Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD, Travelsthenix, and I'm back with another quick video. In today's video, I want to talk about staying true to the process, enjoying the journey, and not stressing on the destination so much. Now, before we get into the video, if you're interested in travel, fitness, and overall growth content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get updated every time I drop new content. But the first thing I want to touch on this video is that usually when you're not on point in one area of life, it usually is an indicator that you're probably slipping in multiple areas of your life. And for me personally, I talked about this in a recent video, how I've kind of been backsliding and kind of how I've been kind of regressing to a certain extent in some areas of my life. And in the video that I was talking about this, I was kind of mentioning that I've been backsliding in terms of my diet, but the diet is just one aspect of it. It was just the obvious aspect of it because, of course, when your diet's not on point, your workouts tend to not be as on point. And when your diet and your workouts aren't on point, you can see it physically. But on the mental tip, you know, I haven't been on point on multiple different levels of my life as well. And this is something that I'm correcting at the moment. And it's something that we all, you know, like I said before in the other video, you know, we slip up sometimes. You know, we take steps backwards, but please believe I'm going to be taking way more steps forward than I took steps backwards. And some of the areas that I've kind of been slipping on is certain things that I kind of have as vices anyways. Number one, I think a lot of us can relate to this, is the fact that we get very addicted to our smartphones. We get so addicted to our smartphones that they actually make us stupid. And they actually make us not be in the present. And if you're not in the present and you're not actually, you know, living your life in reality, then it can actually create a lot of anxiety. And for me, I noticed myself just being on social media way too much. My screen time was going through the roof. I was worried about the destination too much with a lot of my investments and a lot of my portfolio. I was always checking it nonstop because I'm constantly thinking about down the line, you know, what I want my money to be like, or down the line what my plans are to do when my money gets to this point, or, you know, whatever it may be. But regardless, I was just thinking about the end result too much and not enjoying the process. Enjoying the process is actually enjoying my workouts. Enjoying the process is actually cooking my own meals. Enjoying the process is actually taking time to read and not just, you know, consume a lot of digital media in terms of, and that could be YouTube, that could be Instagram, that could be whatever form of digital media that you have. It could be you're watching your television, anything like that. But that's like the instant gratification version of actually taking time to go back and actually read some literature. And that's what I've been doing a lot of this past week. This past week is crazy, man, because when you actually take the time to slow down, reset, get disciplined, the results are just astronomical. And as far as for me, I've been fasting like crazy. I've been on point with my diet. I've been cooking all of my meals. I've been getting crazy workouts in every single day. When it comes down to the work that I do on my computer, I've been super focused. Getting up at 5 a.m. every single morning, editing videos, writing, putting together programs for my online clients, putting together programs for the people that I train. I've been on point with that, and you know, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting. And one of the things that happens when you self-reflect is that you actually can put yourself in other people's shoes. And that's one thing that I've been trying to do. And honestly, just doing the self-reflecting that I've been doing, I would probably say that, you know, being around somebody like me for the past, you know, 3-4 months probably wasn't that enjoyable, because I was constantly worried about the result and I wasn't worried about enjoying the process. And I was trying to lie to myself and tell myself that I was enjoying the process because I was being so undisciplined. And I equated being undisciplined with actually enjoying the process. Oh, I'm gonna go out to eat, I want to enjoy myself. Oh, I'm gonna sleep in today, I'm gonna enjoy myself. No, I don't feel like making any videos today, I'm gonna enjoy myself. You know, I call that client, you know, let me reschedule and call him tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm you know, I'm chilling right now. I don't want to do all that. I kind of, you know, I want to relax today. That's not how it works. You know, that's not the proper way to, you know, create success. But anyways, guys, when it comes down to, you know, all this instant gratification, when it comes down to not enjoying the journey and not just being in the moment, it creates a lot of anxiety, and with anxiety comes poor results. It's kind of like if you're an athlete and you're super nervous about your game. You know, you can't stop thinking about this big game that you have tomorrow, and you're constantly thinking about it, and you're constantly putting pressure on yourself. And by putting all that pressure on yourself, you're just basically, you know, setting it in stone that you're gonna have a poor performance. And that's usually the way it goes when you know, create that much anxiety and create that much pressure on yourself to perform. And another example I can think of is that, say for instance that you're a single dude and you're just super thirsty. You know, if you're super thirsty and you're, you know, trying to get a female, and you know, that's all that's on your mind, and you just basically, you know, you have it written all over your body language that you're desperate. So with that being said, you're not going to be able to get the type of woman that you want. You know what I mean? The only type of woman that you're going to be able to get is going to be a desperate woman, and you know, that's never going to lead to anything good. So you have to just sit back and go with the flow. A lot of times when we sit back and go with the flow, the right things come to us, and a lot of times that actually puts us into a flow state. I think that's might be one of the reasons why they say go with the flow, because it actually puts you in a flow state, and that means that you're actually in the present. That's one of the main problems with a lot of people in society in terms of this instant gratification, and want to have these microwave results to where they can just instantaneously get in shape, or instantaneously find a female because they just using the dating app, or instantaneously, you know, get rich overnight. All these things take time. You know what I mean? To find the right female, it takes time. To get in good shape, it takes time. To educate yourself, it takes time. You can't do it in a week. You can't do it in a month. Sometimes it takes years and years and years to reap the rewards of you know, the work that you put in. So guys, being overzealous is not gonna work. You know, you have to trust the process. You have to put the work in, and just enjoy yourself while you're on this journey, especially if you're on a growth journey. You know, you have to enjoy it. Growth, you're gonna have growing pains. You know what I mean? That just comes with the process. So like I said, guys, I've been humbled in multiple areas of my life, by my diet being poor, you know, by my work ethic not being where it really needs to be, by me not being disciplined in multiple areas of my life. You know what I mean? Just like I said, haven't been reading as much, been consuming too much digital media, diet hasn't been on point, been on my phone way too much. So all of these things have been a factor in terms of, you know, basically the start of this year just not going the best for me. But like I said before, I'm about to bounce back, and I'm about to bounce back in a major way, because, you know, when you self-reflect on these type of things and you kind of see where your flaws are at, that means you're able to correct those flaws and turn them into strengths. And it all goes back to discipline, because when your discipline is right and you're taking the proper steps, paying attention to details, you actually are enjoying the process, because it's causing you to focus a little bit more. And one way I'll say discipline kind of helps out a lot in terms of diet and helps you enjoy the journey a little bit more is because when you're eating clean food, you know, you're disciplined with your food, you're actually feeling better throughout the day. Your workouts are going to feel better. You feel better throughout the day. And when you feel better, you're enjoying the food more. You know what I mean? So then you come to appreciate the nourishing food that you're putting in your body. But when you're not disciplined with your diet, what are you doing? You're eating junk, you're eating fast food, you're eating foods that cause inflammation, you're eating foods that just in general are going to make you feel lethargic, and they don't make you feel good. Yeah, they feel good in the moment when you're eating it, but like I said, that's instant gratification, because in the long run and the majority of the time during the day, you're not going to feel good because of that stuff that you're putting in your body. So guys, I know I'm rambling on a bit. Paying attention to details is an extremely important part of the process, because when we don't pay attention to details and we don't stay focused on even the most minute aspects of our journey, it's going to cause us a little bit of disruption. And one analogy that I want to use is when I do handstand push-ups. So doing a handstand in general takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of balance, and it takes a lot of focus. And people might not know that there's actually more mental that actually goes into doing handstand push-ups than it actually is physical for me, because I have the strength to do handstand push-ups. But when I get on a bar, I have to really be engaged. My mind and my body really need to be connected because I need to be paying attention to so many different aspects. The grip strength of holding on to the parallel bars, or my grip on the ground when I have my hands on the ground. I need to be paying attention to my wrists. I need to be paying attention to my core, keeping myself stabilized. And then when I'm actually moving with all this stabilization and with all this balance, it makes it even more difficult. So you have to really have that mind-muscle connection. So that's one aspect of being detail-oriented and trusting the process. But guys, that's pretty much it that I have for this video. Stay humble, or you will be humbled. Stay disciplined and enjoy the process, and allow yourself to get into that flow state. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you guys like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Again, hit that notification bell. If you guys have anything to add to this video, please go ahead and do so in the comment section. If you guys disagree with anything I said, I'd like for you guys to put that in the comment section as well. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.